Hi everyone and welcome to storytime session number 3 of Horrid Henry's Underpants. So he's just thinking of a plan of how he's going to manage to eat these horrible, disgusting green beans. First he had to distract the enemy. "You know, Mum," said Henry, pretending to chew. "You were right. These beans are very tasty." Mum beamed. Dad beamed. "I told you you'd like them if you tried them," said Mum. Henry pretended to swallow, then speared another bean. He pushed it round his plate. Mum got up to refill the water jug. Dad turned to speak to her. Now was his chance. Horrid Henry stretched out his foot under the table and lightly tickled Peter's leg. "Look out, Peter! There's a spider on your leg!" "Where?" squealed Peter, looking frantically under the table. Leap, plop. Henry's beans hopped onto Peter's plate. Peter raised his head. "I don't see any spider," said Peter. "I knocked it off," mumbled Henry, pretending to chew vigorously. Then Peter saw his plate piled high with string beans. "Ooh," said Peter. "Lucky me, I thought I'd finished," thought Horrid Henry. Day 2. Broccoli. Plip! A piece of Henry's broccoli accidentally fell on the floor. Henry kicked it under Peter's chair. Plop! Another piece of Henry's broccoli fell, and another, and another. Plip, plop, plip, plop, plip, plop. Soon the floor underneath Peter's chair was littered with broccoli bits. "Mom," said Henry, "Peter's making a mess." "Don't be a telltale," said "Don't be a telltale, Henry," said Dad. "He's always telling on me," said Henry. Dad checked under Peter's chair. "Peter, eat more carefully. You're not a baby anymore." "Ha ha ha," thought Horrid Henry. Day 3. Peas. Squish. Henry flattened a pea under his knife. Squash. Henry flattened another one. Squish, squash, squish, squash. Soon every pea was safely squished and hidden under Henry's knife. "Great dinner, Dad," said Horrid Henry. "Especially the peas. I'll clear," he added, carrying his plate to the sink and quickly rinsing his knife. Dad beamed. "Eating vegetables is making you very helpful," said Dad. "Yes," said Henry sweetly. "It's great being helpful." Day 4. Cabbage. Buzz, buzz. "A fly landed on my cabbage!" shrieked Henry. He swatted the air with his hands. "Where?" said Mum. "There," said Henry. He leapt out of his seat. "Now it's on the fridge." "Buzz," said Henry under his breath. "I don't see any fly," said Dad. "Up there," said Henry, pointing to the ceiling. Mum looked up. Dad looked up. Peter looked up. There the peas is squashed under his knife. Henry dumped a handful of cabbage in the bin. Then he sat back down at the table. "Rats," said Henry. "I can't eat the rest of my cabbage now, can I? Not after a filthy, horrible, disgusting fly has walked all over it, spreading germs and dirt and poo and—" All right, said Dad. "Leave the rest." "I am a genius," thought Horrid Henry, smirking. "Only one more battle until vegetable victory." Oh, I wonder what the next vegetable is he's going to have to try and disguise and pretend he's not eaten. See you tomorrow.